Hello, are you a pet owner looking to get another one soon? Do you have any knowledge of the Swedish Vallhund? Or do you have no clue what they are? In this video, I will demonstrate if a Swedish Vallhund is a decent pet. And, before we begin, don't forget to click the subscribe button and the notification bell to be alerted whenever we publish a new video for you. So let's get started. And don't miss about Swedish Vallhund 101. History of the Swedish Vallhund. The actual origin of the Swedish Vallhund is uncertain, however it has a history dating back at least 1,000 years to the Viking era. It is a strong Spitz-type dog that was employed for herding, defending property, and companionship. It is believed that when Vikings conquered portions of Britain, they either carried their Vallhunds or early forms of the Welsh Corgi back to Sweden, which explains the similarities between the present breeds. The Vallhund is also linked to bigger Spitz-type dogs from Scandinavia, such as the Norwegian Elkhound. Around the world, the Swedish Vallhund is still an uncommon breed. The first Vallhund litter in the United States was not born until 1986. The breed was not recognized by the American Kennel Club until 2007. Swedish Vallhund appearance. When an attractive SV walks by, you could believe you found a Corgi imposter if you blink quickly. A full-grown Swedish Vallhund stands 11 to 13 inches tall, with perky, pointed ears and a long nose, and this cattle herder resembles a Pembroke Welsh Corgi or a Cardigan Welsh Corgi. Because these dogs are distant cousins, distinguishing between Swedish Vallhunds and Corgis needs more than a fast glance. According to the Swedish Vallhund Club of America, SVCA, in the 8th or 9th century, either the Vallhund, whose forebears are Scandinavian Spitz dogs, reached Wales or the Corgis visited Sweden, where they interbred. This is why some physical traits are shared by various herding breeds. While their weights are comparable, with Vallhunds weighing between 28 and 33 pounds, they are not as sticky as Corgis and have longer legs. Some folks want a Corgi butt, and SVs have their own slick hindquarter motion. Pam Abrath is the head of the SVCA's Swedish Vallhund Rescue Committee and a former co-breeder at Fantasy Swedish Vallhunds in Wisconsin. She describes the different natural tail alternatives available to these puppies from birth, even within the same litter. The double coat of a Swedish Vallhund is short and tricolored, with varied colors of black, blue, gray, gold, or white, commonly in a sable pattern. His dark brown oval eyes are ringed in black, giving him a joyful but attentive face. Swedish Vallhund personality. The Swedish Vallhund is the traditional, large dog in a tiny body. He is clever, attentive, and active, all in a compact, agile package that makes him a fantastic option for the family who will enjoy his vibrant attitude, sense of humor, and flexible qualities. If the SV were a Swedish sports vehicle, he'd be famous for his speed, turning radius, and all-terrain ability. He's equally at home on a hiking path or agility course, a herding field, a flyball competition or obedience trial, or simply out and about with his folks. He is a friendly dog that likes meeting new people and animals. At home, the Swedish Vallhund is a watchdog who is attentive but not violent. He is a chatty dog that will tell you about his day and bark if someone is at the door, a cat is crossing the yard, or the neighbor's garage door is open. Teach him to control his voice from an early age. The Swedish Vallhund is a lively and sociable dog when it comes to children and other pets. He's strong enough to stand up to a clumsy toddler, though he should be prevented from being poked or pushed, but not so huge and noisy that he would inadvertently harm a youngster. The SV is an independent thinker in certain ways. After all, he is a herding dog meant to think for himself, but he responds well to training if he has a firm, persistent owner who rewards his triumphs with praise, play, or goodies. Working with the SV's creative mind and problem-solving abilities will reveal that he enjoys the challenge of learning new tricks and behaviors. Start training your puppy the day you bring him home. Even at 8 weeks old, he is capable of soaking up everything you can teach him. Never wait until he is 6 months old to begin training or you will have a headstrong adult dog to deal with. What you need to know about Swedish Vallhund health. Every dog has the potential to acquire genetic health problems, just as every person has the ability to inherit a certain disease. Avoid any breeder who does not give a health guarantee on pups, who claims that the breed is 100% healthy and has no known issues, or who claims that her puppies are kept separate from the rest of the home for health reasons. A professional breeder will be open and honest about breed health issues and the frequency with which they arise in her lines. Having said that, Swedish Vallhunds are a generally healthy breed. Hip dysplasia, patellar luxation, and eye problems are among the health issues that have been observed in the breed. Not all of these illnesses are observable in a developing puppy. And it can be difficult to anticipate if an animal will be free of these ailments, which is why you should look for a reputable breeder who is dedicated to creating the healthiest animals possible. They should be able to provide independent verification of the dog's parents and grandparents, have been tested for genetic abnormalities and certified fit for breeding. This is where health registries come into play. Breeders must consent to the publication of all test results, positive or negative, in the Sheik database. If the breeder tells you she doesn't need to do those tests because she's never had problems in her lines, her dogs have been vet checked, or any of the other excuses bad breeders have for skimping on the genetic testing of their dogs, walk away immediately. Remember that after you've adopted a new puppy, you have the ability to prevent him from one of the most prevalent health issues, obesity. One of the simplest methods to lengthen the life of a Vallhund is to keep him at a healthy weight. Make the most of your preventative talents to assist safeguard your dog's long-term health. The basics of Swedish Vallhund grooming. The Vallhund has a medium-length double coat. Double-coated dogs shed, so expect to find hair on your clothing and furniture. Brush the coat once or twice a week to remove dead hair and reduce the amount of loose hair floating around your house. The only other kind of grooming you need to do is to trim the hair on the foot pads. The rest is basic care. Trim his nails as needed, usually every week or two, and brush his teeth regularly with a vet-approved pet toothpaste for good overall health and fresh breath. Swedish Vallhunds exercise. Although the Swedish Vallhund is small in stature, they require a lot of exercise and have a lot of energy, therefore anticipate spending up to an hour every day exercising this type of farm dog. When their pet parent, be prepared to lavish them with praise as they demonstrate their skills in canine sports such as agility, which allows them to burn off extra energy while bonding with you and stimulating their minds and strong tiny body. Vallhunds, famed for their lightning fast speed, enjoy fetch, flyball, tracking, and barn hunt games, as well as herding events, which they dominate with their mad skills. Daily walks are also essential. Physical activity does not have to be the only type of activity. These canines enjoy puzzle toys and playing hide and seek with you indoors. They will find you. This keeps these problem-solving puppies intellectually alert, providing their wits a good workout on a regular basis. Swedish Vallhund's ideal environment. While a large amount of land allows the Vallhund to joyfully herd all the children, sheep, unsuspecting guests you have lingering around, these pups are just as happy living in the city as long as they have enough of toys to play with and time to explore the outdoors with you, their new bestie. Swedish Vallhunds are devoted family dogs who get along well with children, when properly supervised, and other animals, including cats. Remember to educate your children how to communicate respectfully with your Swedish Vallhund puppy before introducing them. When rearing a Swedish Vallhund puppy, socialize them to outsiders to guarantee they become a sociable butterfly rather than Sergeant No Fun when company comes to visit. Some Vallhunds are afraid of big crowds due to their inherent guarding tendencies, and they may take some time to warm up to new acquaintances. These canines, like their Scandinavian predecessors, thrive in milder regions. Just don't expect them to navigate through large snowdrifts on their small legs. They flourish in warmer climes as well, but should not be overlooked in severe weather, both cold and warm. Swedish Vallhund training. Swedish Vallhunds are incredibly intelligent and have great training potential. They have no problems learning tricks and simple tasks. They also have a strong herding potential that only needs to be lightly reinforced. Vallhunds have the potential to be jumpy and wary of strangers, so they do better when they are socialized correctly as puppies. Expect your Vallhund to want to greet and interact with guests, and teach them healthy ways to express their general excitement and engagement. Swedish Vallhund puppies. Swedish Vallhund puppies are eager to get moving in life. Be aware that most Vallhund puppies go through a nipping phase, meaning they will need guidance as they learn to socialize with other dogs and people. In addition to nipping, you can also expect to see chewing and other immature but interactive behaviors. Otherwise, Swedish Vallhund puppies are easy to raise and adapt well to most environments. Make sure to feed them a balanced diet with plenty of protein to encourage their long-term health. Swedish Vallhunds are friendly, loyal dogs with big Viking personalities in a small package. Their booming barks make them great guard dogs, and their high-energy nature makes them a perfect companion for active pet parents. These quick learners with a fearless spirit are eager to please and love nothing more than to be by your side, taking on any adventure with you. So what do you think about the Swedish Vallhund breed? If there is anything we forget and you would like to add, kindly tell us in the comment section below, and we will see your comments and suggestions. Also, if you enjoy this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more dog video content. Thank you for watching, and we will see you next time.